Welcome to the Handmade Homeschooling family. Today it is Mommy's turn to have some creative fun. Today I am planning my little lady's Christmas stocking. I'm going to take you through the process of how I plan making my Christmas stockings for my children. This is my 7th child, therefore my 7th stocking plus my husband, so 8. So you're welcome to join me today. In the early years of my motherhood, I had stockings for the children that I had purchased that were from different stories. The first one was one that I had, and it was a Nutcracker theme that I gave to my oldest, which is a daughter, and we had a fire a few years ago, and so I lost all of them, and I needed to figure out something, and to rebuy all of those kinds of things in 1 year, it was very pricey, assuming I could even find it. So I decided to make them. And so this is for my first child. This is the Christmas tree. This is, of course, the story of the Nutcracker. It's seen some better days, but you know, that's the reality when you have children. So this is wool, and then I just decorated the tree. These were wood. Here I embroidered on the clock. Again, it has seen better days. But that's the first stocking I made. The second one is the little drummer boy, because my now 14-year-old boy at the time just loved drums, and so this is what I made for him. And I've always used embroidery to help make definitions of things, and here I made stars with just very simple crisscrosses. And this was the wood heads and just felt, a little bit of stuffing. The palm tree here was burlap, but it unraveled really quickly, so it doesn't really much look like burlap, but yeah, nothing's perfect. So this is my third child's. This is the story of The Night Before Christmas, the poem story. And there's Santa going down. And again, I like to use embroidery for the details. And this is wool, and wool, felt, wood, of course. And that is that one here. This is my 4th child, and he wanted How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and so he chose the scene. All of my children decided which scene they wanted for their stocking, except for my youngest two, just because they were too little to decide. And so here are the children sleeping, and there's the crumb too small for a mouse. Made that out of clay. This is a real twig, and here are I don't even know what this is called, but the thing they put in fireplaces to hold the logs. That's what that is. Just some leftover hooks and wire is embroidered there, and I embroidered here just to make an outline, so here I embroidered an outline so it had more of a 3D look to it. And then here's my 5th stocking I made. This boy wanted the little gingerbread man. And so just like the others, he decided he wanted his gingerbread man in the oven. And so I came up with this idea. This is the blanket stitch, this is the chain stitch, this is the back stitch, just to give it some definition. I crocheted a quick little rug here. That is his stocking. And then this one, I don't know if you've heard of this one, but it's in the My House book. Is that what it's called? No, I'm not sure. I'll have the words written there of what book series it is, but my mother gave me that book series from when I was a kid, and so in it, it was one of my favorite stories as a child, and my boy whose stocking this belongs to loves this story too, and so it's the little engine that could. Again, I did the embroidery to make things stand out, give it a little more depth. My oldest daughter made this for me. It's a little felted bear. And I'm surprised that hasn't been lost, honestly. Alright, and so this year, my youngest, who is 20 months old, she does not have a stocking yet. I did not make it last year. I had other priorities, and of course, a 1-year-old doesn't know anything about stockings. They just want mommy. So this year, I am planning her stocking. So last year and this year, I've been thinking about what to do for her stocking, and I just didn't like what I was coming up with until, as I was talking about it with some of my children, trying to get their ideas, I found on the floor, and this is one of the first times I've ever been appreciative that one of our books was on the floor, this book, and I thought, this is perfect for my little girl, because she loves babies way more than her only other sister loved when she was little. And so now I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. And so I always take out a pencil and a paper, and I draw basic outline of a stocking. And I try to have something in each part of the stocking. So in the book, there's not any pictures that I could tell with my quick flipping view over it. What the fireplace looked like. But quite often during that time period, it would just be a really big fireplace with all of their work being done in the center, or at least most of it. So, I could do some of the family, but I don't know if I want that, if it's going to be too busy. But I'm wondering. Nope. Okay, just had another idea. Now, as I recall, this was a log cabin. I'll have to double check that. So I just had my husband look for me. It is a log cabin. It says on the outside it was gray, so maybe whitewash. It does not say on the inside, so I'm just going to assume it was wood. Okay, so this will be felt. I think I'll do it similarly than I did. Let's see, where is it? This stocking. In that kind of area. And I don't want to take too long with any of my stockings because there's always so much to do. So I'm not trying to make a masterpiece. I'm just making something cute and cozy and something my children will love. And children are typically less picky than we are. So I'm thinking, so I'll embroider that. thinking maybe paper doll-like, but with felt for making Laura. And then I'll end with some yarn hair maybe. And so that way if I'm making a girl and she's just like this and then she has her dress, then I can move the hands and maybe sew it or glue it together and then make a really simple fabric doll that she can hold. And I have scrap fabric from all the random things that I do, since I'm a little bit of a serial crafter. And so in the picture she has the pink. So I do have some pink fabric. Hands are always so hard, so I might just hide them underneath her other arm, and her hand just goes hidden, other hand hidden that way. And then little shoes, it could be little felt shoes. Okay, so that's, she's supposed to be more of a side thing. Yeah. But with the stocking, making it 3D, I think this is more practical. Okay, so that's what I'll do with her. Just tiny little stocking feet. And then something over here. Now in this gingerbread man story, I just crocheted a quick little rug and put that there to finish it. Maybe I can do that here, or I could do it out of fabric and make one of those, you know, those pioneer type rugs that were, you know, pieces of fabric sewn together and then, you know, strips together and then sewn around. Or I could crochet it around. That's probably easier. Just something a little different. Or I could have a rocking chair. I'm not just copying something I've already done, but I don't know. That's probably not even a big deal. I can embroider that on and do filler embroidery, like the satin stitch or long and short stitches, something like that. I think I like that. Now, on Ma's, she had, you know, the cabinet that her husband made her, or not cabinet, shelf. Was it this Christmas or was it another Christmas? I can't remember. But, now I think I'll just keep it here because, again, I don't want this to take too long, and I think this might be already my longest one yet. I could add a fire. I don't think I will. I think I'll keep it to that. So there is the plan. I'll have to make sure I have everything I need, which I probably do. And then I'll make it in the next video, and you can come back and watch if you like. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching my planning process and making my little one's Christmas stocking. A video is coming out soon to show you how I end up making it and how it looks. As soon as that is uploaded, I will leave it in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.